I thought the same way, but they don't get jealous.
Okay.
Now, there are some girls that will get jealous,
Yeah.
and then you meet girls like the girls that I met that don't get jealous.
Mm-hmm.
And they're happy for me if I have sex with their girlfriends. It's crazy, I know,
Yeah.
but
Peter, are you okay being on the YouTube channel again?
I am. I'm excited about doing it.
Okay, you're excited. So welcome back to the channel.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. For people that didn't watch the previous video, would you like to introduce yourself again?
My name is Peter Maduras,
Okay. And where you from?
Atlanta, Georgia,
Okay. And how old are you?
70 years old.
Okay. So this is a follow-up. The last video, did you see the comments? Did you see the reaction to your the first interview we did?
Yes, and it was fantastic.
You think it was
It
fantastic?
was fantastic.
Okay. So before we move on, I want to touch on that a little bit. Okay. Some of the comments. Well, let's just say good, and some were not so good.
Right.
You know, there was a wide range of opinions, and I think it's fair to say that you, Peter, ruffled a few feathers.
Yes.
What do you think about that?
All I can tell you is by doing that, it helped me to have a lot of reviews compared to the other guys.
Okay, but were you being truthful? Were you being honest?
I was being truthful and honest
Okay,
because I want the Americans, expats, to know what is really going on here.
okay, Peter, what did you say to some of the people in the comments who said this guy is delusional? He's a crazy old man. He's living in a fantasy land. He's not living in reality. What did you know?
I'm going to prove to them that everything that I say is true.
Okay. And then some people said, you're being a bad boy. You're being a bad American. Do you think you're being a bad American?
No, no,
Peter? No?
no.
Why not?
Because the girls told me, okay, the girls told me it's okay that I date them and their friends.
Okay.
They told it to me. I didn't say nothing about it.
Okay.
They're the ones that told me that it's okay.
All right. So, by the way, on the flip side, there's a lot of positive comments. A lot of people said, this guy is my hero. I'd like to meet this guy when I come to the Philippines. What do you think about that?
Oh, I'll be glad to talk to them.
Okay. So,
Yeah, I'll be glad to give them information.
by the way, I see you got your hair dyed, man. It looks good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, look maybe about 10 years younger, huh?
Oh, thank you, my friend. I thought I'd do something different with my hair.
Okay. So, well, since the last time we talked, do you got any updates for us?
No,
And by the way, Peter, I want to make it clear. You don't have to answer anything that you don't want to answer. Okay?
Oh, okay.
You know, it's if I ask a question and you don't like it, you don't have to answer it. Okay?
Okay.
It's all totally up to you.
Okay.
Okay. So, is there any updates? You got anything, or is it just what do you say to those people that say, Peter, he's living the dream? Okay, what do you say to that? And then on the flip side, you got people saying, this man is disgusting. He is a disgusting old pervert.
I am living the dream.
So you're living the dream.
It's happening. It's the real deal.
Yeah. So where are you at now? I mean, tell us about what's going on with you now.
I wanted to talk to you guys to teach you not to give money to the girls until you meet them. So if you're meeting on dating sites or Facebook, do not give these girls money until you meet them in person. You will save a lot of money if you listen to me.
Yeah.
Okay, just say to them, hey, I pray for you that you can get the money up to pay your rent or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you'll find out too, if they go away, that means they were trying to scam you.
Peter, what do you say? And by the way, that's good advice. You know, nobody wants to get scammed.
Right.
Right? That's great advice. You know, what do you say to the people out there that says, there's no way that none of these girls, none of your girlfriends, there's no way they're not jealous? If they're not jealous, that means they don't love you. What did you say to that?
The girls really do love me, even though they want to share me with other girls.
Okay.
And
So, because a lot of people say, there's no way that there's no way that they're not jealous. It's impossible.
I thought the same way, but they don't get jealous.
Okay.
Now, there are some girls that will get jealous,
Yeah.
and then you meet girls like the girls that I met that don't get jealous.
Mm-hmm.
And they're happy for me if I have sex with their girlfriends. It's crazy, I know,
Yeah.
but it's what's happening to me.
Yeah. Well, so, like, some people say it's too good to be true. They say this is not how women, this is not in their nature. But you say the opposite. But maybe for some, they would be jealous, right?
Right.
But you're saying that your girlfriends are not jealous.
I know it's crazy. I didn't believe it at first when they offered it to me, but it is true.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, tell us more about your advice on not being scammed.
Okay, my advice to you, because I got scammed. All right, so I'm going to tell you from my experience.
You got scammed.
I got scammed. And my buddy from Atlanta, Georgia, he said, Pete, don't send these girls money. I did it anyway because the girls are drop dead beautiful and you want to help them. And that's what I did. I was living in Daytona Beach, Florida, and I got a divorce. I was living in Atlanta. I got a divorce. I moved down to Daytona Beach, Florida. And so I have been to Costa Rica a couple times before I decided to move there, so I knew what I was doing. So I made the decision to sell everything in Florida and move to Costa Rica. And I don't regret it. And it was the same old stuff in Florida, just like Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
The girl situation was the same. So I knew that if I went to Costa Rica, I'd find me young girls. So I was talking to one on Facebook before I went, and it was COVID. So she was a hotel person working at the desk, but she lost her job for a while.
Yeah.
And so when she was talking to me, she said, I need money to pay my bills, my phone bill, food on the table. So I was doing Uber, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Lyft,
Okay. Yeah.
to supplement my income while I was retired, to keep up my nice income, the way I was living in Daytona Beach, because I rented a brand new 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment in Daytona Beach.
Okay, yeah.
2 miles from Daytona 500 Speedway. I am a NASCAR boy.
You're a NASCAR boy.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite driver?
Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's one of the Busch brothers.
Yes.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, I sold everything. Everything that I had was brand new.
Mm-hmm.
Everything in my apartment was brand new. I sold it for hardly nothing to a friend. And so I had a brand new car. I let the bank have it. And they didn't put nothing bad on my credit report.
Yeah.
And then I had a classic convertible. It was like a BMW. It was called an EOS, Volkswagen EOS, 2012, made by Volkswagen. They don't make those cars anymore. But it was a really cool car. It was my dream car, and I found the exact one I wanted.
Yeah.
So I turned it back into the car broker. It was a female.
Mm-hmm.
So when I did that, she made another $4,000 on the car 4 months later. So I got the car. It was $6,000. It was red with tan leather interior.
Yeah.
It was perfect. It was the exact car I was looking for. So I turned it in. I had put 4 brand new tires on it from Sam's Club.
Yeah.
And I gave her the car back, and she made $4,000 off of it.
Wow. It's a cool story.
Yeah.
You know, I was wondering, is there any update on the decision for? I know last time we talked, you said that in November, I think November 20th, you had to make a decision for which girl you was going to marry.
I made my decision.
You made your decision.
Yeah. It's the girl that was living with me. And she works at Metro grocery store.
Okay.
And she moved in with me 3 weeks ago. And she's been a fantastic girlfriend.
Okay. So y'all love each other.
Yeah, we love each other. I'm going to marry her.
So what about the other 7?
My future wife said that I can have fun with the girls.
That's what she
Keep
said.
them.
And you say no jealousy.
No jealousy.
She's okay with it.
No, but there's one girl she's jealous of.
Okay.
It's the other girl that I fell in love with. So I've got to break up with her tonight or tomorrow.
She doesn't know that yet. Does she know
No.
that you're going to break? So okay, so you're telling me, and she doesn't even know that you're
Yeah.
going to be.
So I have feelings for her.
Yeah.
I told on my last interview that I fall in love with 2 girls just like the Bachelor and the Bachelorette. So it's very difficult to say goodbye to this one particular girl.
So do you have a rose to give? You know, like in The Bachelor. Do you know what I said? Do you have a rose to give, Peter?
I never thought about that, but that is a good idea.
Well, thank you. You know, if we're playing Bachelor, right, you've got to
Right.
have a rose to give to the lucky lady.
I think I'm going to have to go to the store and buy a flower.
Who's luckier?
Rose.
Who's luckier, Peter? You or her? Who's the luckier one? You or your future wife? And what do you say to those
wow.
guys that say, you're making a mistake, Peter? Don't get married.
Okay, the thing about the girl that I'm going to marry is she has property, and I'm going to give her the money to build a little house. It's going to be a 4-bedroom house. And later, we're going to add a swimming pool on top. So we're going to be business partners also. So with this particular girl, I plan to be a millionaire. And I know it'll happen.
Okay.
Okay, if I marry
Good
the
luck,
other
by the
girl-
way. Good luck.
If I marry the other girl, I won't be a millionaire. But I will be with the girl that's living with me. And she's good at budgeting her money.
Okay.
Out of all the girls I've met, and all the girls have gotten all my money, except for this girl gave me money to help me pay a loan off. This girl is rare. This girl gave me money to help me out. And I realized this was the best girl for me because she loves me and she doesn't need my money. And she knows how to budget her money to take care of her 11 brothers, her mother, and her son.
Yeah.
And she owns her own house. She knows how to manage her money with the little money she makes, which is what all these Filipino girls need to learn, how to budget their money to pay their bills.
Peter, naturally, I gotta ask you this. Okay, you've already picked the woman, the lucky lady that you're
Yeah.
going to marry. You're just telling me about it.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. You don't have to answer this. Maybe this is digging too deep. What if she wants to have a child with you? Would you be willing?
I
to...
have news. I
Okay.
think she's pregnant. I think she's 3 weeks pregnant when she moved in. So I'm happy if we have a baby. I'll know in 30 days if we're going to really have this baby because her mother
So
got
Peter,
pregnant easily.
you're going to be a father. Or
I
is
believe
that-
I'm going to be a father.
You're going to
yeah.
do it. Well, congratulations.
I love
man.
it. It's no problem for me at 70 years old.
You want a boy or a girl?
I prefer a boy, but whatever I get, I'm happy.
Little Peter Jr.
I'd like to have a Peter so we can go to the NASCAR races.
Are there any NASCAR races? You going to take it back to Atlanta? Take
For a
to
little vacation to go to the speedways and visit my family in Atlanta, Georgia.
So you're excited about this. You're happy that she's potentially pregnant.
I am very happy. But if it's a little girl, I'm happy too. Whatever God gives us is fine with me.
That's incredible, man.
Yes.
All right. Well, you know what? Wow, what a shock.
Yeah.
What a shock. I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
I really am.
Thank you.
Peter, you know, to finish this out here, and I've got to ask you this because there's a lot of my audience, a lot of my subscribers are Filipinos, and I respect and have a tremendous amount of love for this country right here.
Right.
What about you? Do you respect? Do you love the Philippines? Do you respect Filipinos?
I respect this country 200%.
200%.
this country is so fantastic.
Okay.
It's the best place I've ever lived. I've been in different countries. This is the best country I've ever been. I'm going to stay here forever. I'm going to make my home here.
What do you say to those people, the critics, your critics, or even my critics, that say you're disrespecting Filipinos, you're disrespecting the Philippines, and you're giving Americans a bad name? What do you say to those people?
America needs to wake up. They need to do good things. The politicians need to help the people out.
Yeah.
Okay? Our country's going downhill. And I think if Trump wins, because Trump is my man.
Trump is your man.
Yeah, I think Trump can fix the country. He
Just-
already proved it. Yeah, if Trump becomes the president, he will fix the country and fix the world.
Okay.
And get rid of these stupid wars, the Ukraine war and the Israeli war.
Yeah.
He knows how to stop them
Yeah.
and prevent a war with China affecting Taiwan and United States.
Yeah. Okay. Well, look, man. You know what, Peter? It's always great talking with you. It's my pleasure, and
Right.
I'm so happy for you. You know, are you happy?
I'm very happy.
Is this the happiest you've ever been in your life?
Oh yeah. When I came here 5 months ago, I could feel how much happier I was than being in other countries.
Yeah.
I thought I was happy in Costa Rica. It was okay at the time. But now that I'm here, oh my God, I think this is the best place to live. Better than the United States. The United States has a lot to learn.
Yeah.
The United States used to be a good country years ago, but it's not anymore.
Okay.
And Fox News will say, "Oh, we live in the best country in the world." I watch Fox News. They're brainwashing the people.
Well, look,
the United
Peter,
States has a lot of problems.
Look, Peter, man, it was great having you.
Yeah.
And look, man, congratulations on the baby. All right.
Thank you.
You take care.
Thank you.